finally made it to the last concept for rational equations, which is to me the hardest concept in this course. Application problems, so word problems, right? All right, so a rate is the amount of work that can be done in a unit of time. So like how much can be done in an hour, how much like miles per hour, stuff like that. So if Eric, I can't think of another example, but anyway, if Eric can decorate a cake in 3 hours, what's his rate? So basically, like how much can you get done in 1 hour is what they're asking. Well, in 3 hours, you can get the whole thing done. So that means in 1 hour, you can get a third done. 2 hours, second hour, you can get another third done. Third hour, you can get another third done. So that makes one cake. So his rate is 1/3. Notice 3 and 1/3 are reciprocals. Notice that. All right, so the roof of Finn and Paige's townhouse needs to be reshingled. Finn can do the job alone in 8 hours, and Paige can do the job alone in 10 hours. How long will it take the two of them working together to reshingle the roof? All right, well, so Finn can do it in 8 hours. That means in 1 hour, he can do 1/8 of it. Paige can do it in 10 hours. So that means in 1 hour, she can do 1/10 of it. And then total, we're going to write 1/t. Now, let me make this chart for you. Finn, Paige, total. Time, 8. Make this little chart. Hang on. If this may help some of you. All right, so Finn can do it in 8. So his rate is 1/8. Paige can do it in 10. So her rate is 1/10. And then the total, we don't know. Okay, and so that rate is 1/t. So that's why I get 1/t. And then you take this guy and you do 1/8 plus 1/10 equals 1/t. And you solve it. Okay. So for us to solve it, we need a common denominator. And so to get that common denominator, we're just going to do 8 times 10 times t. 8 times 10 times t, which is really just 80t. And so I need that to be 80t. I need that to be 80t. I need that to be 80t. All right, for this to be 80t, I need to multiply by 10t. I get 10t on the top. For that to be 80t, I need to multiply 8t. I get 8t because 1 times t is 10t, 1 times 8t is 8t. For this to be 80t, I just need to multiply by 80. So I get 80. All right, and remember, when the denominator is all the same, he goes away. So I have 10t plus 8t equals 80, which is really 18t equals 80. Over here. Okay. I don't need to worry about the domain because time 80t, if I set that equal to 0, I'm going to get t can't equal 0, right? And we're not going to get 0 as our time. Like if you blink, that's 1 second. That's not time 0. So there's always going to be at some, 1 minute, 40 minutes. There's always going to be something. An hour and 25 minutes, 5 hours, 5/16 hours, whatever. All right, we're at 18 equals 80 divided by this 18. So I get t equals 80/18. Okay, so 80 divided by 18. Okay, here, if we divide by 2, we get 40/9. So we could say, it takes 40/9 hours. That means nothing to us. I want to know, like, time. an hour and so minutes, 4 hours, what is that? So 80 divided by 18 is 4 hours. And then 8 over 18. So we need to convert that 8 over 18 to minutes. So to convert that 8 over 18 into minutes, I'm going to take 8 over 18 and multiply it by 60. So in your calculator, you need to do parentheses, 8, division sign, 18, parentheses, times 60. You're going to get some minutes. So parentheses, 8 divided by 18, parentheses, times 60. And you get 26.666. So you get 27 minutes. So it is 4 hours and 27 minutes. 4 hours and 27 minutes is how long it's going to take both of them to do the job. So it's not as easy as saying, oh, 8 plus 10 is 18 divided by 2. It's going to take them 9 hours. No, 4 hours, 27 minutes, like 4 hours, 30 minutes. Cord. Uh-oh. Cord is not plugged in right. All right, let's do it again. Another problem. All right, Alex, Massimo, total. Alex and Massimo work at a driving range collecting golf balls. Alex can clear a field of balls in 1 hour. Massimo can do the same in 2 hours. How long will it take him to do together? All right, then you take the reciprocals. So 1 over 1 is just 1. 2 over 1, flip it in half. And then 1 over t. Then write that as a equation. So we get 1 over 1 plus 1 over 2 equals 1 over t. And so our common denominator is going to be 1 times 2 times t, which is 2t. So I need everything to be 2t. So in order for this to be 2t, I'm going to multiply everything by 2t. This has a 2, so I just need to multiply everything by t. This is a t, so I need to multiply everything by 2. Then, when the denominator is all the same, it can disappear. So I have 2t plus t equals 2. 2t plus t is 3t. So I really have 3t equals 2. So 3t equals 2 divided by 3. So t is 2/3 of an hour, but I need like time, right? So in your calculator, do parentheses 2 divided by 3, parentheses times 60, because there's 60 minutes in an hour. Parentheses 2 divided by 3, parentheses times 60, and you get 40 minutes. So 2/3 of an hour is 40 minutes. So together, it'll take them 40 minutes. Not an hour and a half, 40 minutes. Let's do another one. Okay, Kelly and Zad, it just happens that it's got my name. We're in a lawn mowing business. If Kelly can mow the lawn in 4 hours, Zad can do it 6. How long will it take him to do together? So reciprocal of 4 is 1/4. Reciprocal of 6 is 1/6. Reciprocal of t is 1 over t. T, I don't know why I write 6. Write that as the equation. 1 over 4 plus 1 over 6 equals 1 over t. Common denominator, 4 times 6 times t is 24t. 24t plus 24t equals 24t. All right. 4 to get to 24, we're going to multiply by 6t. 6 to get to 24t, we're going to multiply by 4t. T to get to 24t, we're going to multiply by 24. And so the denominator is all the same, it goes away. So we have 6t plus 4 equals 24, which is really 10t equals 24. Okay, 10t equals 24 divided by 10. So t equals, okay, we get 2 hours, and then 4 over 10. We need to change that to minutes. So do 4 divided by 10 in parentheses times it by 6 in your calculator. So you get 2 hours, 24 minutes. That's how long it'll take them together. And alone, Kelly takes 4 hours, Zad takes 6 hours. But together, 2 hours, 24 minutes. All right, Skinny Jeans Ross is a student I had. He only ever wore skinny jeans, hence his nickname. And Miller, working a math project. Miller can do it in 2 hours. Skinny Jeans can do it in 3 hours. They begin at 4:30, but one of the movies is 6:30. Do they have enough time to finish the project and get the movies on time? FYI, don't do a project together unless your teacher's giving you permission. My little PSA announcement. All right, Skinny Jeans, Miller together. Skinny Jeans takes 2 hours, Miller takes 3 hours, and then together. So 1/2, 1/3 over t. So 1/2 plus 1/3 equals 1 over t. 2 times 3 times t is 6t. So everything needs to be 6t. So to get this to be 6t, we're going to multiply by 3t. To get that to be 6t, we're going to multiply by 2t. That to be 6t, we're going to multiply by 6. So the bottom's the exact same. So we have 3t plus 2 equals 6. So what we really have is 5t equals 6. All right, and then we're going to divide by 5 on both sides. So we get t equals 6 over 5. But I want us to convert it. So it's going to be 1 hour and 1/5. So 1 divided by 5 times 60. 1 divided by 5 times 60, 12 minutes. So it's going to take 1 hour and 12 minutes for them to do it together. And so they begin at 4:30. And so if they begin at 4:30, they finish at 5:30, 5:42 p.m. And so they have enough time to go to the movies. And so 6:42, 8 minutes. 6 to 6:30, 18. So we have 48 minutes left over. Okay. And so to get that 48 minutes, I just did 6:30 and 5:42. And so it takes 1 hour and 12 minutes. They finish at 5:42 and they do have enough time. They have 48 minutes to spare. That's as hard as it's going to get. Most of them are like the other ones. All right, so there's your application problems. They're just work problems. There's a few of them for your homework. Try them out and let me know if you need help.